But Today we celebrate Mike Murphy, the 2024 Honorary Grand Marshal. Daniel, Maggie, Maureen, Joseph, Johnny, and James.
Oh, troublemaker.
And we can't forget his sons-in-law, Mark, Frank, and John, and daughter-in-law, Shelley. Ladies and gentlemen, read the story about Mike in the Irish Herald and his legendary Irish bread baking tradition. Here they are, the great Murphy clan.
I can't really hear you guys. Can't really hear you.
And as Mike would say, keep the faith. San Francisco Sheriff Paul Miyamoto. James Quantico, one of our favorites in the Sheriff's Department, the pride of St. Thomas Apostle. Paul Miyamoto was sworn in on January 8th, 2020, the 37th person to hold the position. Now in his 28th year with the department. San Francisco native, graduate of Lowell. He and his wife Leanne have 5 children, including a set of triplets. We expect to see Paul in many future Irish parades because of the many college tuition payments he has in front of him. San Francisco Fire Department, led by Chief Janine Nicholson, who in May will celebrate her 5th anniversary leading this great department. Members of her command staff include Deputy Chiefs Darius Latrop, Shane Kaialoa, and Sandy Tong. Assistant Deputy Chiefs Pat Darcy, Simon Pang, Sean Buford, Gareth Miller, Ken Coughlin, Erica Articeros, Mike Mullen, Julie Mao, and Niels Tangerlini. And here in the reviewing stand with us today, we are pleased to have former Chief and former Grand Marshal Joanne Hayes White. Members of the department are marching with fire departments throughout the Bay Area and the state. And as always, they march to honor their many brothers and sisters who have lost their battles with cancer. The San Francisco Fire Department.
Is that the one that Jay Leno was driving around the city?
Always good to see Chris Spear on the parade route.
Very quiet fire department crowd here.
What, no candy for the announcers?
I know. Don't aim it at us.
I don't think they know what that means.
Oh, yeah, he got me on the side.
Looks like it's a dead heat between the police and fire for a number of vehicles in the parade thus far.
Yeah, hey, can we get a nice shout out from you kids? Happy St. Patrick's Day!
John DeLuzio returns to Civic Center.
And happy St. Patrick's Day to this crew. Very quiet, very quiet.
The fire department, always a tough act to follow, but Senator Scott Wiener will give it a try. Elected to the California State Senate in November 2016, he represents District 11, which includes all of San Francisco, Broadmoor, Colma, Daly City, and portions of South San Francisco. Also a former deputy city attorney and served on the Board of Supervisors, Senator Scott Wiener.
And approaching the stand, we have Representative Kevin Mullen, a fourth-generation Californian and proud Irish American. Kevin represents California's 15th Congressional District. Previously, he represented San Mateo County in the California State Assembly for 10 years. Kevin is a passionate Bay Area sports fan, his wife Jessica, and their twin boys, Liam and Landon.
City Attorney David Chu, sworn in November 1st, 2021, following 7 years in the State Assembly, representing the 17th District. Also served as president of the Board of Supervisors for 6 years, grew up in Boston. He and his wife Candace are here today, of course, with their son Lucas. They're residents of the Bayview here in San Francisco. City Attorney David Chu. Next up, Assessor Recorder Joaquin Torres. Elected as San Francisco's Assessor Recorder on February 15, 2022, he was re-elected on November 8, 2022 to begin his first 4-year term. Prior to his election, he served as the director of the San Francisco Office of Economic and Workforce Development. A graduate of Stanford, he and his wife live in the Inner Sunset. Next up is Supervisor Catherine Stephanie, celebrating the fact that her St. Mary's Gales are in the NCAA tournament once again. Catherine has represented District 2 since 2018. Supervisor Myrna Melgar is back on her e-bike. And Supervisor Melgar celebrates her birthday tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day.
Happy birthday.
She has been a fixture in this parade since she got elected to the Board of Supervisors. Welcome back, Supervisor Melgar. Representing District 8, Supervisor Raphael Mandelman. District 8 includes the Castro, Glen Park, Noe Valley, Diamond Heights, Mission Dolores, and Cole Valley. He grew up in the city, attended Lick Wilmerding High School. Former DA Susie Loftus in the crowd today with Supervisor Raphael Mandelman. Supervisor Asha Safai from District 11. He took office January 9th, 2017. He represents the Excelsior, Ingleside, Ocean View, and Outer Mission. A graduate of Northeastern University and a master's in city planning from MIT. Supervisor Asha Safai from District 11.
That's an awesome car. That is an awesome car.
Now we have Supervisor Matt Dorsey from District 6. Former PR Director for the SFPD. Also worked in the City Attorney's Office for 14 years. Supervisor Dorsey, followed by Assemblyman Phil Ting. He was elected to the State Assembly in 2012. He represents the 19th District, which spans the west side of San Francisco, as well as the communities of Broadmoor, Colma, Daly City, South City, and San Bruno. A graduate of Cal, go Bears! And former Community Relations Director at San Francisco State University. Go Gators as well. Welcome back, former Mayor Mark Farrell to City Hall. Before serving as our 44th mayor, he represented District 2 on the Board of Supervisors. Born and raised in the city, he attended St. Ignatius, LMU, and got his master's from University College Dublin. Former Mayor Mark Farrell.
Peggy was our Grand Marshal in 1997 with then husband Tom, may he rest in peace. Peggy worked at the United Irish Cultural Center for 38 years. Anybody who walked into the center, the first face you saw was Peggy's. We thank you for your service to the San Francisco. She's going to be celebrating her 100th birthday in July. 100. Happy birthday, Peg. Brandon and Heather, and we have John and Martin in the back seat there, and our Ford Model T. I knew I'd write it down wrong.
Hey, great caps in the rumble seat.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Brendan is a graduate of Star of the Sea and Reardon, and the boys are attending St. Gabriel's. Thank you for attending, and thank you for participating in the parade. Can we get a John, Martin, you want to wave to everybody? And approaching the stand, we have the Whelan Academy of Irish Dance. The Whelan Academy, under the direction of Sharon Whelan McSweeney and Sheila Whelan Gallagher. The Academy has danced for such bands as the Chieftains, Danu, the Flogging Mollies, as well as dancing for Irish presidents, McAleese and Robinson. Based in San Francisco, the Whelan Academy has participated in 30 St. Patrick's Day parades, winning numerous awards. They proudly We hold titles in regional, national championships, and have medals in all Ireland and world championships.
And the Whelan girls were the greatest volleyball players St. Anne's School ever saw.
Tanner Manning, who actually, you Approaching the stand, we have the Kerry Blue Terrier. I think I saw a Kerry jersey over there somewhere. Kerry Blue Terrier is best known for its coffee coat and regal appearance. Named after Kerry County in Ireland, or County Kerry in Ireland, where the breed is thought to have originated. Originally a farm dog, the Kerry Terrier, an alert, adaptable, and animated watchdog. You're in every year, and we thank you for participating again this year. The Kerry Blue Terriers.
You bet.
The Kerry Blue
The
Terriers,
Kerry Blue Terrier.
best in show so far.
National Dogs of Ireland. From the County Kerry, from Kerry Blues, from the County Kerry in Ireland.
Thank you, Kerry Blue Terriers. Can we get a big hand for the Kerry Blue Terriers? Approaching the stands, we've got the Girl Scouts of America, San Francisco. With over 80 troops here in the city, these diverse girls enjoy giving service to their community, participate in match earnings, leadership opportunities, awesome trips, plus outdoor education. All while having fun, making new friends, and in staying in a safe environment. I love my Girl Scout cookies. Thank you.
Also, one of our sponsors this year is the San Francisco Giants, and Girl Scout Day at Oracle Park is May the 11th. So these Girl Scouts will have another parade to march in at Oracle Park on May 11th. Here comes the Pearson Conley Fife and Drum Band. Founded in Butte, Montana in 1917. Named for Patrick Pierce and James Conley, leaders of the 1916 Easter Rebellion. This band has marched in the San Francisco St. Patrick's Day Parade since the 1920s, when the band relocated from Montana. Today, the Fife and Drum Band march in memory of one of their most loyal members, Walter Finnerty, who passed away last August. The Pearson Conley Fife and Drum Band.
participating in the parade.
This is an American-based membership organization that supports, through peaceful means, the establishment of a democratic 32-county Ireland.
Sheridan families. Maggie considers herself the United Irish Cultural Center a second home, considering her mother was there at the groundbreaking. Thank you for joining your pipers. Thank you for joining Maggie. And we have the United Irish Cultural Center, a nonprofit organization to promote, celebrate all aspects of Irish culture. It's kind of a quiet crowd up there. Oh, Baglin's up there. I see him. Where's Ann? Is she up there too? United Irish, San Francisco Irish History, as well as offer community events, space for large and small events, youth music programs, summer camps, Irish dance, language classes, concerts, performances, scholarship programs. With over 70 nationalities in this city call it home, we all work together to make this city what it is. So thank you.
Next up, Queen's Parade Group.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
The Italian Heritage Parade has been a continuous San Francisco event for 156 years. And they invite all of the Irish to join their parade on October 13th.
Do we have Princess Isabella?
With us today is President of the Italian Heritage Parade Committee, Paul Tonelli. Queen Isabella Mia Nicole Sirocco. Princess Gianna Sangiovese Barnes. Last year's Queen, Philomena Prudente Riley. Nice to see a Riley riding with the Italians. Also, we have a very special guest, Davide Corriero, the Deputy Consul General. And right behind the reviewing stand, of course, is Alioto Plaza, and he had the good sense to marry a Sullivan. All right, so listen everybody now, that Irish or the Italian American Parade is October 13th at 12:30 in North Beach. They want to see all the Irish folks down there, and that union of the Irish and Italian communities will be titled Where the Gaelic Meets the Garlic.
Hello, Karen Zippo.
Thanks for being here today.
Presentation, presentation. Approaching the stand, we have the Teamsters Joint Council. Teamsters Joint Council 7 represents more than 100,000 members in 20 local unions in 48 counties in Northern California, and the Central Valley 14 Northern Nevada counties. With 40,000 members between Bakersfield, Sacramento, and the largest in Central Valley. Launched as a union of workers who drove teams of horses, and Teamsters grew to be known as the champion of freight drivers. Welcome to the parade.
Next up, the Asylum Shriners from San Mateo. This is a proud fraternity of multicultural brothers who have united to help children all over the world while having fun and promoting fellowship. The Shriners have founded 22 hospitals for disadvantaged children all over the country. Thank you, Shriners, for all you do for our children in this community. I think the Shriners have as many vehicles as the police and fire departments.
Well, hello, Mary Cassidy and Kathy Grogan, who think they can sneak in front of the sound without us knowing. Hello, Isaiah. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thanks again, Shriners. You always turn out in force for this parade.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. And approaching the stand, we have the Irish Football Youth League. The San Francisco Youth GAA was founded in 1993 to teach Gaelic games to children in San Francisco and the Bay Area. Teams complete total locally, nationally, and internationally. All youth are welcome and invited to join and discover the love of Irish and Gaelic football themselves. It's a what a quiet crowd considering how many are up there. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
A little history. Hurling started in 1200 BC on the hill of Tara in County Meath, 3,500 years ago. Irish football has been around for a more modest 700 years. This group started in 1960, and they have been continually marching and playing for 64 years. And they appear all over the Bay Area. The Woodside May Day Parade, Redwood City Independence Day Parade, the Burlingame Pet Parade, and the San Francisco Italian Heritage Parade. And it's a long way to Tipperary. favorite groups coming down the road, the Irish Immigration and Pastoral Center. They provide a home away from home for Irish immigrants, offering spiritual, social, medical, educational, and financial guidance to Irish who are thousands of miles away from home and family. Executive Director Celine Keneally, who is also chair of the Immigrant Rights Commission here at City Hall. And by the way, Friday, May 10th is Irish Heritage Night at Oracle Park. The Giants will host the Cincinnati Reds at 7:15. Partial proceeds from each special event ticket will benefit the Irish Immigration Pastoral Center. So everybody, head to Oracle Park for the Giants and the Reds Friday, May 10th, and make as much money as you can for the Irish Immigration Pastoral Center. A salute to Celine Keneally again, a native of Cary and a graduate of University College Cork.
And also Father Brendan McBride is in there. Can we get a big happy St. Patrick's Day from you guys?
IIPC. Here comes Eddie O'Sullivan and Elevation Real Estate. They have been in the parade since 2010. Eddie is from County Carlow. They are one of our more popular parade entrants because they give out so much candy.
With one of those candies.
Throw the candy at the folks from the Italian parade.
People behind you. And approaching the stand, we have the Iron Workers Local 377. Chartered in 1921 as a mixed local, Ironworks Local 277 proudly represents over 3,000 women and men engaged in ironworking industry in the greater San Francisco Bay Area. We love you guys. Thank you for being here.
Beautiful replica of the Golden Gate Bridge. We see it every year, one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Golden Gate Bridge opened in 1937, and the Irish Pipers were there.
The Irish Wolfhound has had a place in the history of human beings for over 2,000 years. Celtic kings and lords were accompanied by these noble hounds on a hunt for elk and wild boar, as well as on the battlefields. Many tales have been written of individual hounds and their heroic exploits in ancient times. The wolfhound may come across as fearsome, but is a gentle, gentle animal. Thank you for participating in the parade every year. And there are our hounds. The Northern California Irish Wolfhound Club. Can we get a big hand? Happy St. Patrick's Day, you guys, and thank you for participating.
I think we have a new Best in Show.
Frank Luterios tried to take your...
In numbers, at least, for sure, with the Irish Wolfhound turnout today.
Approaching the stand, we have Music Matters, elementary school bands, a public school program. All members are either in first or second year students. Music Matters has grown from 3 schools with 45 students and now serving 6 schools and over 150 students. We have the Wind Ensemble, all first year students, and the Percussion Ensemble are all second year students.
Shout out to Joshua Fry. Sean Ellsburn, Chief of Staff for Mayor Breed here at City Hall. Directed by Mary Jo, Trish, and Melissa, they have been an intricate part of the Bay Area for over 60 years. They have not only performed for the Pope, the President of Ireland, and the World's Fair in Shanghai, but also every mayor of San Francisco going back years. We have a couple of Murphy alumni dancers with us in the reviewing stand. Eileen Collins and Maureen Shea. And they have passed the torch to their cousins, Annie and Bridget Harvey. Eileen and Maureen's mom, Nora, is doing very well, not with us today, but she sends her love to all of her many friends in the Irish community.
All right, Mary Jo, let's get a hand.
The San Francisco Giants, P&F Distributors, and the Irish Herald.
Let's get a round of applause for the Murphy School. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Active in San Francisco since 1890s, the AOH and the ladies AOH participate in the St. Patrick's Day parade every year. There we have Katie, and then we have Roger Gargano. We have the heritage, Irish or Italian heritors, and then
John O'Rourke right there.
John O'Rourke.
His second time through.
So we have Mr. Sheridan in there. Oh, and I see presentation graduates. Trish Doyle, Sean, Jennifer, nice. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Here comes the Silicon Valley Pipe Band.
The International Union of Operating Engineers, Local 39. It's organized and established in December of 1896. as a craft of labor union with two divisions. The first is hoisting and portable engineers, men and women who work predominantly in the construction industry. The second is the stationary engineers, men and women who operate and maintain the physical plant systems in buildings, hotels, schools, hospitals, and facilities. Thank God for you guys.
Great jerseys, Local 39, and a shout out to business manager Bart Florence.
Thank you, International Union of Operating Engineers. Thank you, stationary engineers. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, that bubble machine is awesome. Wow. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Approaching the family of Seattle Workers Local 104. 104 spans 49 California counties from Oregon border to Ventura County. Membership is made up of over 9,000 highly skilled craftspeople that are trained to perform a wide selection of skills such as production, fabrication, installation, detailing, testing, balancing of sheet metal products, and HVAC.
And we cannot forget to mention that the beautiful dome atop San Francisco City Hall was fabricated and installed by the highly skilled men and women of Local 104. That dome, by the way, 42 feet higher than the dome in the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. Thank you for your work. Great job, 104. All of you, no school for you on Monday. You get a holiday. Who can tell me who the most famous graduate of Washington High School is? Exactly, Johnny Mathis is correct. They have a color guard, exhibition drill team, flag team, drum corps, and marching unit. They will compete in the annual SFUSD Junior ROTC Spring All-City Drill Competition Saturday, April 20th at Abraham Lincoln High School. Let's enjoy. That's the Washington Flag Team.
Can we get a round of applause?
Followed up by the Washington Drum Corps. Very impressive, the Washington High School Drum Corps.
Can we get a big round of applause?
By the way, Washington also boasts actor Danny Glover and newscaster Cheryl Jennings as graduates as well. And now we have the Sheedy Crane Company, an original and family-owned company right here in the city for over 100 years and still going strong. With their new decorated all-terrain vehicle. Welcome back, Sheedy Crane.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Business must be good.
What must be good?
Business must be good.
And approaching the stand, we have Rohan Murphy Irish Dance Academy. Rohan Murphy was established in 2017 and is dedicated to providing elite training in Irish dance. Operated by Lauren Edberg Murphy and offer classes in Danville, Napa, and Vacaville. Rowan dancers will be performing in a multitude of Bay Area events during the glorious month of March. Can we get a big hand for the Rowan Murphy dancers? Let's give them another big hand. Rowan Murphy dancers.
Here comes the Northern California DeLorean Motor Club. The Northern California DeLorean Motor Club was the first of its kind, formed in 1982 while the car was still in production. This group gathers to share technical knowledge and to enjoy driving their unique cars. The DeLorean was manufactured in Belfast, Northern Ireland in 1981-82. The factory created jobs during the Troubles and had Catholics and Protestants working together. That newly trained workforce built over 8,000 cars This is the Northern California DeLorean Motor Club. Welcome back, everybody.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. We want to thank John Lynch for keeping things moving. Thanks, John. Welcome, Marching Lumberjacks, the official student union run marching band of California State Polytech University, formerly Humboldt State University. Established in 1968, the band performs in a scatter band style, often associated with Ivy League schools, using humorous routines and scripts during its halftime field shows in Redwood Bowl. Welcome, Humboldt State Marching Lumberjacks.
Here come the local 38 plumbers and pipe fitters. Since 1947, they have represented all union plumbers, steam fitters, journeymen, and apprentices here in San Francisco. They represent members in SF, Marin, Sonoma, Mendocino, and Lake counties, 26,000 strong. And they are very proud of their 5-year state-of-the-art apprenticeship program. Big shout out to Larry Mazzola Jr., business manager, also a member of the Recreation and Park Commission. Big group today representing local 38 plumbers and pipe fitters.
I never knew the plumbers could be so quiet. Can we get a... You're the reasons we're not using outhouses. Thank you very much. Approaching the Stanley Catholic Elementary School. They began marching in the parade in 2002 and have been in it every year since. And very happy to have you back. Can we get a big hand for the Catholic Patrick's Day.
Hey everybody, I'm sure you know by now that our festival behind the reviewing stand on Alioto Plaza is back this year for the first time since 2017. Festival will go from right after the parade till 6 o'clock this evening. So stick around, great musical lineup. Dublin Soul, The Hooks, and the Glide Ensemble. Enjoy music, food, and the great atmosphere, and of course, a pint of Guinness. Here come Local 22 Carpenters. One of the biggest groups in the parade every year. They have been representing the interests of working people while simultaneously elevating the carpentry in San Francisco since 1882. And we'd like to welcome back two of the all-time greats from St. Emilius, Johnny Finnegan, and a man who thinks he's mayor of San Francisco, Manny Flores. Local 22 Carpenters, located at 2085 3rd Street here in the city. Fantastic turnout.
Yes, you did. You built this city.
Somebody get Manny a ride home.
Approaching the stand are the Burlesque Band of San Francisco. A new meaning to Aaron Gobra. Let's give a big Civic Center welcome to Local 6, International Brotherhood And Sisterhood.
of Electrical Workers here in the city.
There we go. I'm going to make you guys change that name. It's got to include the sisters. Hello.
Shout out to Business Manager John J. Doherty. Located at 55 Fillmore here in the city. Local 6.
Do I see Mr. Cullinan in there? Oh, wait, Jenna! I didn't know! Hey, Jenna! Electrical workers! Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's hear something from you guys, kind of quiet.
And now one of our primary sponsors, BART, Bay Area Rapid Transit. BART connects San Francisco with cities in the East Bay and suburbs in northern San Mateo County. Now, I have to tell you, I was in touch with some members of BART this week. Last month's Chinese New Year parade set a new post-pandemic record of 125,000 trips. And the BART Communication Office thinks the Irish parade goers will break that record here today.
Indeed they will.
Go to BART.gov for all of your Bay Area traveling needs. And a shout out to the BART Mobile.
Molly Murphy.
Bartmobile celebrating its 20th anniversary this year.
And approaching the stand, we've got the California Highway Patrol. Created in 1929 to provide a uniform traffic law enforcement throughout the state, assuring the safe, convenient, and efficient transportation of people and goods and services on our highway system. And if they're still in use, thank you so much for everything that you do. California Highway Patrol. Can we get a big hand?
Yeah, CHP is the largest state law enforcement agency in the entire country. Next up, the Healy School of Irish Dancing. The Healy School, run by Ann Healy's daughter, Patty Ann Ronham, and Ann's granddaughter, Elisa Ballou. So proud of their Irish heritage and family-based school. They began in San Francisco in 1870 and hold the record as the longest-running Irish dance school in the world with 154 years and 6 generations of family dedication. Proud to say that my 3 sisters, Pat, Peg, and Sheila, all danced for Ann Healy. Sheila passed in September 22, but she is looking down now with pride at the great Healy dancers of today. Want to give a shout out to Sinead Matthews, one of the Healy dancers performing right now. My partner Mary O'Sullivan and her sister Elizabeth, also Healy School alumni. Sinead Matthews' mom Annie is in the group today as well, and her grandparents Gail and Kevin Cronin watching as well. The Rebel Cork Benevolent Association and the Rebel Cork ladies. And we want to give a shout out to Kathleen Manning right here in front of the reviewing stand. She has been a member of the Rebel Cork ladies for 50 years, and she was also the parade director for the last 14 years. Great to see you, Kathleen.
And Timmy Manning, her son, carrying a flag.
The Rebel Cork Benevolent Association celebrating 141 years of service.
Tim Murphy.
And it's 111 years for the Rebel Cork ladies.
And Gus O'Sullivan. Oh my God, Jennifer. The reason I had so much pains and aches.
Dermot Philpott right here in front of the reviewing stand as well. Welcome back to Civic Center.
Joan Guiney's in there too. Gus and Ken O'Sullivan. Oh, Jared Murphy.
And the San Francisco Cork Sister City celebrates its 40th anniversary this year. Put together in 1984 by then Mayor Dianne Feinstein, She put legislation through the Board of Supervisors establishing that San Francisco Court Sister City connection. In 1985, Mayor Feinstein led a delegation of 250 San Franciscans to court. That group included Dermot Philpott, Mary Callanan, John Moylan, Tim Murphy, Mary Looney, John Singleton, Kathleen Manning, Jim Herlihy, and Nora Mullane, just to mention a few. Many mayors have gone to court since Mayor Feinstein. Frank Jordan, Gavin Newsom, and Ed Lee also traveled to court. SF Cork Sister City Connection celebrating their 40th anniversary.
And in front of us, we have the Jackie Flynn Irish Dance Academy. I believe this is your first time in the parade. Welcome, welcome. Jackie started dancing at a young age, tap ballet, at Betty May Dance Studio at age 5. She's transitioned to Irish dance, and for the next 20 years trained with Ann Healy, who we just saw a few before. Recreational and competitive Irish dance classes for children and adults taught by former champions and certified Irish dance instructors. Jackie Flynn and Kara Sutherland. Take it away, ladies. And the group has gotten bigger. Look at this.
Make no doubt about it, everybody. Irish dancers are athletes.
Yes.
Jackie was a great dancer herself with the Healy School, but she was also a great runner for Sacred Heart Cathedral. Another great runner for the Fighting Irish was Shannon Robury, who represented the United States in 2 Olympics. She was also an Irish dancer and credits her endurance for running to her Irish step dancing roots. Thank you, Jackie Flynn and group. That was terrific.
Yeah. Can we get a big round of applause for Jackie Flynn, Irish dancer?
The San Francisco Old Car Picnic. This year's Old Car Picnic will be Saturday, October 19th at Speedway Meadow in Golden Gate Park from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Jamie has led that event for the last 36 years. So stop by Speedway Meadow Saturday the 19th in Golden Gate Park, the San Francisco Old Car Picnic, and they have quite a number of cars with us today in the parade.
Fantastic cars. Love it.
So remember now, folks, you're going to attend the Irish, or rather the Italian Heritage Parade on Sunday, October 13th in North Beach. And the next Saturday, October 19th, you'll go to Speedway Meadow and bring your old car for the San Francisco Old Car Picnic, the 36th year in a row that they have had this event. But this is the most old car representation we have ever had in this parade.
I agree.
Great to see you all out here today.
Fantastic. Is that a 57 Bel Air or a 56? 55. Oh, well, there. Thank you for correcting me. Oh, there we go. Look at that. High and low rider. There we go. Is that a 67 or a 68? 64. Wow, it's the first one off the line. Yeah. Beautiful. And approaching the stand, we have Cultus Coltori Aaron. Can we get a big round of applause? Cooley Keegan Branch is named after Galway musicians Joe Cooley, and Kevin Keegan is one of 400 branches throughout the world. They have supported and fostered Irish culture in San Francisco Bay Area for nearly 40 years. Through traditional music, song, dance, language, and storytelling. Are you ready, Teresa? Do you want to say something in Gaelic? Okay. Can we get a big hand for Cooley Keegan? Cultus Coltori Aaron.
In the colorful early days of California's gold rush, a group of Scotsmen gathered in San Francisco to form a society designed to preserve and further their own traditions and culture, and thus the St. Andrew Society of San Francisco was born. They are the oldest Scottish organization on the West Coast, and I believe the first-time entrants in this parade. Welcome the St. Andrew Society.
And approaching the stand, we have East Bay Innovation Marching Phoenix Drumline. The Marching Phoenix consists of students from one of several Bay Area schools, sponsored by Rhythm Section Drumlines, a volunteer-operated nonprofit that provides instruments, instruction, and other percussion equipment to more than 200 Bay Area students. We welcome you. And approaching the stand, we have the Galway Association of San Francisco. Didn't we do enough about Galway last year with you, Pat? It's a nonprofit organization raising funds for Galway teams and Galway nonprofits. And that continue to do good works and support supporting Galway and Galway Association. We thank you for being in. Later. And Pat Uniacke was our Grand Marshal last year. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Una. Up Cork.
Next up, the International Union of Elevator Constructors, Local 8. And I believe that's a new float this year. Excellent. Excellent.
The International Union of Elevator Constructors, Local 8 represents the skilled and trained mechanics, apprentices, and helpers. And I'd like to thank you because my knees couldn't survive the stairs anymore.
This group was founded August 30th, 1902.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Do we have Matt Russo in there and Greg Hardiman, Ryan Lang, Bill Chisholm, and Nick Moore? Thank you for participating. Considering a big group up there, you're kind of quiet. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you. Can we get a round of applause for approaching the family of the Stanford Irish Association? The Stanford Irish Association became an official organization at Stanford University in January 2014. The purpose of the association is to ease transition of new Irish students at Stanford. Membership includes our legacy, studies of legacy of the Belfast Troubles, climate change, composers, engineers from Cork, up Cork, Dublin, Derry, Tullamore, and County Kerry.
Now, Stanford is looking for a basketball coach, so we will take applications here after the parade is over. Want to give a shout out to West Coast Masonry and Barney Griffin for being in this year's parade. And following West Coast Masonry is the Band of the Fighting Irish of Sacred Heart Cathedral.
John, you're always doing a great job.
the real band of the Fighting Irish is not in South Bend, Indiana. It's in San Francisco at Sacred Heart Cathedral.
And approaching the stand, we have San Francisco Ulster Gaelic Club. 37 years Gaelic Association Club. We welcome you. Can we get a happy St. Patrick's Day to the Ulster Gaelic Club?
And now we have the San Francisco Golden Gate Youth Rugby. They have roots in San Francisco going back to the early 60s and have produced some of the greatest rugby players the U.S. has ever seen. Their men's and high school teams have frequently competed for national titles. The youth program is grassroots rugby focused on growing the sport and its culture.
Welcome.
They are a youth rugby club with Irish, American Irish, and a variety of other nationalities as members. Thank you, San Francisco Golden Gate Youth Rugby.
And approaching the stand, we have East Bay Flake Cure, Irish-American cultural group formed by family, friends, and dedicated to preserving and sharing the Irish-American spirit through art, music, family, and celebration. They've been participating in the parade since 1989. They're a proud organization and a huge impact to Irish Americans, have had San Francisco in regards to business, government, architecture, arts, music, and sports. We welcome you, as we always do. Welcome, Flake Cure. Can we get a big hand for Flake Cure? East Bay Flake Cure.
Let's hear it for the Boy Scouts, Troop 12.
I believe you guys have something to do with the hooks. We're planning the festival behind us at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And approaching the stand, we have the Sprinkler Fitters Local 483. For over 75 years, the Sprinkler Fitters of Local 483 have installed, tested, and maintained commercial and and residential sprinkler systems throughout San Francisco and the Bay Area. And saving lives, exactly. Exactly.
Tian-Go Marching Band. Formed in 2007 in Palo Alto. They have traveled across the West to participate in community parades. Tian-Go Marching Band, big group from this organization today. Along with practicing music, each member shares the spiritual meditation practice of Falun Dafa, which is based on the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance, and includes 5 easy-to-learn meditation exercises.
And thank you for helping us celebrate Unite San Francisco.
As heading towards the stand is one of the best high school bands in the entire country. This is the Crusader Band of Archbishop Riordan. They last appeared in person at the 2024 New Year's Parade in Rome, Italy.
Hello, Ashling.
Want to give a shout out to freshman Maggie Kerpinski, playing the French horn for this great band. Her mom, Anne Marie Devine, is in the crowd today as well.
And approaching the stands, we've got the Native Sons of the Golden West. Native Sons of the Golden West is a charitable fraternal organization founded in 1875. General A.M. Wynne started the order as an enduring tribute to the pioneer spirit and perseverance of the Gold Rush Californians. The group focuses on historic preservation. Long before there was such thing as state historical parks, there was the Sons of the Native Golden West. I agree, John, you are the best. United Food and Commercial Workers Local 5. Local 5. Representing a highly diverse group of laborers, such as supermarket stock workers, retail, food processors, financial professionals, and cannabis cultivators. I'd like to thank that group especially. They speak in a clear and progressive united voice with 30,000 strong. United Food and Commercial Workers Local 5.
Headquartered in Hayward, local offices stretching from Salinas to Eureka. Here is the Blarney Fire Department. This vehicle is a restored World War II fire engine, first used at Camp White in Oregon, then used by CAL FIRE and purchased by the Jones family in 1989. This truck has been seen in this parade since the 1980s. Welcome back, Blarney Fire Department.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for participating.
Thank you, Blarney Fire Department. And now the Galileo Lions from the Marina. And who is the most famous graduate of Galileo? Joe DiMaggio.
Oh, Jolton Joe.
Also, Walter Haas Jr., owner of Levi Strauss. I think everybody has heard of Levi's. This group will be competing in the San Francisco Junior ROTC Brigade Spring Competition. Tentatively will be scheduled for Saturday, April 20th at Abraham Lincoln High School.
Now approaching the stand, we have the San Francisco Glens. Is Patrick calling in there somewhere? Community-based clubs supporting every zip code in San Francisco, recreational to Major League Soccer Academy program. Join the San Francisco Glen for adult professional USL championships, men and women's championships this summer at Skyline College. San Francisco Glens, thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And welcome Ganjing World. It's a startup technology company developed and devoted to provide a new media platform which is free from harmful content and is safe for kids. Thank you so much. Ganjing World, thank you for participating. Such a great representation of the theme, Unite San Francisco. And approaching the marching with friends and family that are San Francisco locals, many born and raised in the city. Hello. Woo-hoo! They've all been wanting to walk in the parade for locals. Love to turn, thank you so much for participating. Henry Hughes. Can we get a big round of applause?
Now we have the California Commandery Number 1 Knights Templar, a Catholic medieval military order whose members combined martial prowess with a monastic life to defend Christian holy sites and pilgrims in the Middle East and elsewhere. They were an important and elite element of Crusader armies and founded in San Francisco in 1853. Knights Templar, California Commandery Number 1. Established in 1985 in the United States, there are now over 100 chapters, including in Ireland, both north and south. The San Francisco chapter was organized in 1989. The Veterans for Peace. Thank you, Veterans for Peace, for being here today and sharing your message. And they are followed by District Council 16, International Union of Painters and Allied Trades. This has always been a smaller but very vocal group.
Yeah, vocal.
District Council 16, covering Northern California and Nevada with over 14,000 members.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Painters, glaziers, floor coverers, drywall finishers, and specialty crafts. That's District Council 16. The Epoch Media Group is a non-profit news media organization. They have two brands, the Epoch Times, which is the newspaper arm, and NTD, the TV arm. They report fact-based national and regional news content. Welcome Epoch Times for the first time to this parade.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. And approaching and now in a very festive truck is Ace Plumbing, providing service to San Francisco with the highest level of quality in plumbing, sewer, and water heater repair and replacement. Thank you so much, Ace Plumbing. Oh, I like the, is that a leprechaun on a motorcycle there?